Wild in the night, this the hush, we white look could finally swell. The floor stopped telling us to wait. The deep rose up to meet us, and it lifted the whole way. Wake it loud in the spine, and the night belongs to the deep at last. The very first beat came rolling, and it caught me mid-stride.
I had one foot on the doorway and one foot already wide.
You reached across the offbeat, like the song already knew.
And the wall I built for nobody came down for the two.
So I trade my careful waiting for the count of 1 and 2.
And the flow that felt like distance turns to closer, turns to true.
2 pulses hitting tempo, where the bottom end is deep,
and the top of every measure is a promise we can keep.
Routed from the top with me,
Catch the count and climb.
no need to chart the measure.
Let the body keep the time.
2 of us,
One engine, and the deep end pulls us through. Quiet turning thunder, the dark turning new.
oh, take the top,
The count, the climb,
oh, side by side,
the low end.
rising high. I came in counting reasons I should keep it to myself,
And I had my own back pocket
full of caution,
and still.
but your shoulder caught the offbeat, and it spun me toward the sound.
And the guard we both were wearing found to lose a way around.
So I let the careful loosen,
And you let your corner go,
and the room that started frozen.
finds a post it didn't know
2 careful strangers learning,
how the rhythm pulls them in.
and the silence we were holding.
It's the noise we should have been.
No more reading from the corner, no more keeping it controlled.
What we ride up from the top is a fire we won't hold.
Riding from the top with me,
Catch the count and climb.
no need to chart the measure.
Let the body keep the time.
2 of us,
One engine, and the deep end pulls us through. Quiet turning thunder, the dark turning new.
oh, take the top,
The count, the climb,
oh, side by side,
the low end,
rising high. Nobody warned the cautious that the groove would hold us up.
That the cup we carried empty would come back a fuller cup.
We never planned on flying,
We just leaned to feel the floor,
and the floor became an updraft.
and it carried us towards more.
The baseline rose beneath us,
While the heat climbs through my wrist,
wide enough to lift the 2 of us.
past everything we missed.
The careful that I walked in with,
Is loosening its hold.
and the top of every measure.
Is the place we're turning bold.
Lay your hand along the bottom,
Where the heartbeat learns to lead.
every nerve we kept on mute is
Finding tempo, finding speed.
we kept our edges quiet.
Now we're turning up the sound.
Top to tail and all the way,
This is solid, this is ground.
and the count we almost almost skipped
was the one that pulled us through.
Ride it now, ride it from the top with me.
Catch the count and climb.
No need to chart the measure.
Let the body keep the time.
Two of us,
one engine in the deep end pulls us through.
quiet turning thunder,
The dark turning blue.
oh take the top,
The count, the climb.
oh side by side,
The low and rising high.
we rode the top together.
And it's to stay.
Oh the careful we came carrying
It freight. No more waiting.
no more stop.
The deep came up and took it all.
Two of us inside the measure,
Two of us inside the low.
ride it,
Keep the time.
and the two of us are riding it home.
So take me. Soft is moving through the room before I notice it arrive. The day I held together loosens every knot and drive. My fingers come uncurling from the grip they kept all day, and the baseline laps against me like the tide pulls clay away. I keep bracing like a shutter lashed against a coming storm. Now the dark is turning gentle and the low end's going warm. The soft is in my collarbone, my jaw, the back of my knees, and the skin I kept on lockdown starts to open by degrees. Let it take hold, let it settle. Let the soft dissolve the cold. All the hours that kept me rigid come unclenching, turning gold. Let the soft take hold, sinking through the skin, the slow go light on the water, and the hush it folds me in. The grip I kept since the morning is a knot I let unwind. Loose in the throat, slow in the chest, warm where the cold had me pressed, and the armor of the day comes off and leaves the softness behind. Take it slow, soft as it flows. Let it hold the dark, turning gold. The shaker moves like water sliding warm along my spine, and the knots of all the tension come untied line by line. I let my breathing lengthen and I let the long day fall, and the soft pools in my ribcage where the cold had built its wall. The morning kept me sharp-edged, every corner pulled up tight. Now the low end rounds me over, and the dark goes soft as light. So the ache below my throat lets go its grip and starts to spread, and the weight I carried all day long is lifting off instead. Let the soft take hold, sinking through the skin, the slow go light on the water, and the hush it folds me in. The grip I kept since morning is a night I let unwind. Loose in the throat, slow in the chest, warm where the cold had me pressed, and the armor of the day comes off and leaves the softness behind. Take it slow, soft as it flows. Let it hold the dark, turning gold. The dark turning gold. The gentle keeps arriving in the places I went on, where the day had pulled me tight enough I couldn't feel them come. The day can keep its fixing, all I want is this to hold. The kind of warm you sink into when the hard world turns cold. The congas keep on rolling and the softness finds my core. No reaching after more than this, I'm hearing nothing more. The soft is in the marrow, now the calm is in my hair, and the sharp edge of the evening rounds to slow and rounded air. Lay your palm along my shoulder where the holding lived all day. Feel the raging in the
been wearing this whole day like a coat that's 2 sizes too small. Every hour stitched another stone in the lining, that's all. Then the kick rolls in beneath me and it loosens up the seam, and the load I balance careful starts to slide off at the knee. No more propping up my backbone for a finish line that moved. Now I drop it to the low end and I shed the thing I proved. So I shrug it off my shoulders and I give it to the beat, and the day that bent my spine into is puddled at my feet. Put the weight down, lower it to the ground, or the holding it together is the heaviest I found. The baseline takes it under, like a current takes a stone. Breathe it out now, let it sink, heavier than I let myself think. And the day I drag behind me is a load I'm setting down. Oh, lay it low, soft and slow. Oh, breathe it wide, the weight set aside. Oh, lay it set aside. The latch goes quiet behind me and the room lets out a sigh, and the tightness in my forearms finally loosens, lets it lie. I carried it like a soldier, shoulders pinned and chin held square. Now the pongers roll it off me and there's nothing left to bear. The whole day ask me upright, ask me solid, ask me sure. Now the low end ask me nothing, and that nothing is the cure. So I let my arms go heavy and I let the burden pour, and the ache I kept on swallowing comes resting on the floor. Done with standing at attention, done with hauling it alone. The downbeat opens up beneath me, makes the heavy its own. Put the weight down, lower it to the ground, or the holding it together is the heaviest I found. The baseline takes it under, like a current takes a stone. Breathe it out now, let it sink, heavier than I let myself think. And the day I drag behind me is a load I'm setting down. Oh, lay it low, soft and slow. Oh, breathe it wide, the weight set aside. Oh, the weight set aside. The moment that I quit my clenching, all of it comes off the bone, and the floor that I've been fighting turns out kinder than I'd known. The heavy isn't mine to shoulder, not tonight, not in this room, where the deep bass melts the weight I've been carrying like a tomb. The warmth moves up to meet me and it works the load apart, till there's nothing left to hold up and there's nothing left to chart. And the strain I wore for armor turns to water on the beat, as the burden of the long day comes unclasping from my feet. Breathe the day out through your shoulders, let it empty from your spine. Where the low end opens under you, there's nothing left to mind. All the standing and the steadying can finally come undone. Let heavy on the downbeat, every ounce and everyone. Put it down, lower it to the ground, or the holding it together is the heaviest I found. The baseline takes it under, like a current takes a stone. Breathe it out now, let it sink, heavier than I hall the whole day long is laid.
There's a floor below the floor of all my racing, restless mind, where the bass lies down like embers and the quiet's easy to find. I keep skating on the surface with my collar to the wind. Now the low is reaching upward and it wants to pull me in. No more shivering up at the top, where every gust can reach. I can sing towards something steady, I can go below my speech. So I trade the brittle shallows for the heavy and the slow. And the depth that I avoided is the calm I've come to know. Lower and warmer under the noise, where the chill can't follow down. What I find beneath the racket is the steady I'd not found. Low and warm, settling under it all, where the bass becomes a current and the high walls start to fall. The daylight kept me rigid, kept me braced against the cold, all the way under, going slow. The low end takes me toward the glow, and the chill I carried all day long comes loosening. Low down we go, deep and slow. Oh, settling, warm and low. The shaker falls like quiet rain and it pools along the beach. And I feel the bottom rising up to take me off my feet. Every day I ride the surface where the air goes sharp and thin. Now the warm dark opens under me and slowly draws me in. There was frost along my knuckles, there was winter in my throat. Now the deep comes up to thaw me and it holds me here afloat. So I let the pool take all of me and downward turns to ease. And the depth I thought was empty is the foolish kind of peace. Lower and warmer under the weight, where the chill can't follow down. What I find beneath the racket is the steady I'd not found. Oh, low and warm, settling under it all, where the bass becomes a current and the high walls start to fall. The daylight kept me rigid, kept me braced against the cold, all the way under, going slow. The low end takes me toward the glow, and the chill I carried all day long comes loosening its hold. Oh, down we go, deep and slow. Oh, settling, warm and low. There's a hush down at the bottom that the daytime never hears, where the low end does the holding and it dissolves the standing years. I don't want the world to wake me, all I want is this to keep the kind of dark you lean your weight on, deep enough for sleep. The bass moves like slow water and my shoulders learn to fall. No surfacing to brace again, this warm dark holds it all. The trembling I had carried lets the bass line talk it down, and I settle in the deepest part. Let the warm close round, send the weight of all the daytime to the floor beneath the floor, where the warmer is always waiting, where you need no armor anymore. Let the surface and its weather drift away above your head. There's a steady at the bottom, warmer than the world you fled. Low and warm, settling under it all, yeah. Where the bass becomes a current, and the high walls start to fall. The daylight kept me rigid, kept me braced against the cold, all the way under, going slow. The low end takes me toward the glow, and the chill I carried all day long comes loosening its hold. Oh, down we go, deep and slow. Oh, settling, warm and low. I came down low and warm, and the deep took me in, and the chill let loose its grip away. A fist forgets its clench, nothing cold can reach me here. The bottom pulled me warm and near, low and warm, deep and slow. And the depth I fear the most is where I land. No, 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 no. The day untied his grip on us and let the evening fall.
And the room that always hurried me went quiet, that was all.
I came in still half running with the tempo of the street.
Then you leaned your weight against me, and the running left my feet.
So we dropped the pace entirely and we sink into the low.
And the calm we kept on skipping is the place we finally go.
Two pulses easing onto one slow tempo, deep and round.
And the night that found us frantic turns to something safe and sound.
Done with racing at the morning, done with holding ourselves apart.
Now the downbeat slows around us, and we leaning heart to heart.
Lean on the slow with me, let the hours stretch wide.
Nothing left to outrun now, nothing left to hide.
Your weight comes resting into me,
My racing pulse runs low,
settle in the warm and stay.
where the two of us go slow, oh leaning slow.
Hold me near,
Breathe me warm, let the rushing clear. The door clicks shut behind us, and the glamour drops away.
and the bassline leans us into a much gentler kind of sway.
I had my motor running, every gear still spinning fast.
And I held my edges guarded like the guarding had to last.
Then your cheek comes warm beside me, and the engine starts to ease.
And the long day I've been gripping loosens out across my knees.
Two restless ones discovering that the slow is where it's safe.
And the rush we mistook for living turns to warmth across the space.
Lean on the slow with me, let the hours stretch wide.
Oh,
Nothing left to outrun now, nothing left to hide.
oh, your weight comes resting into me,
My racing pulse runs low,
settle in the warm and stay.
where the two of us go slow, oh leaning slow.
Hold me near,
Breathe me warm, let the rushing clear.
turns out all that rushing only ever wore us to the bone.
And the night we almost sprinted through is best when taken slow.
There's no prize for getting nowhere fast, no medal for the race.
Just the warmth of leaning quiet in a deep unhurried play.
The deep moves slow around us and it loosens every fist.
Holding two of us together in the calm we nearly missed.
Every habit built on hurry comes apart inside the round.
And the two of us unhurried are the steadiest we found.
Let your head come down beside me,
Let the racing drain away.
there's no hurry in the baseline.
There's no reason not to stay.
We kept each other distant,
Now the distance comes undone, leaning slow into the warmth with every wall already gone. And the closeness we've been dodging
clock and no more chase.
Just the warm-upness, unhurried place.
Close enough to share a breath.
Slow enough to mean it. Lean on slow, breathe me warm.
And the pace we ran from all our lives
It's done. Night comes in around me like a tide that knows my name. And the cloth of all the daylight slips away as soft as rain. The day kept me kicking forward, holding hard against the drag. Now the baseline turns to water and it loosens every snag. Done with reaching for the shoreline, done with bracing in the cold. I can get my way to the water, I can drift where it's cold. So the breath I clench for hours finds a way to come around. And the deep I never lean on lays me easy on the sound. Float me easy, let the night come round. Where the deep is softest breathing and the cold has come around. All evening I was straining every muscle in the tide. Set me loose to drift, warm and slow and light. And the water I've been fighting comes around to my side. Oh, drift me low, soft and slow. Hold me right on the easy tide, on the easy tide. The shaker scatters quiet on the water in my wrist, and the cloth of all my effort comes unfolding in the mist. My hair fans out behind me as the current pulls me through, and the knot inside my throat unties and floats off into blue. The whole day I was clutching, keeping every edge above. Now the warm comes up to lift me, and the deep feels close to love. So I give myself to drifting, and the drifting feels like air. And the dark I thought would swallow me is gentle on my hair. Nothing left to swim against, now nothing left to hold or steer. Let the deep become my pillow, and the dark will hold me clear, me easy. Let the night come round. Where the deep is softest breathing and the cold is coming wild. All evening I was straining every muscle in the tide. Set me loose to drift, warm and slow and light. And the water I've been fighting comes around to my side. Oh, drift me low, soft and slow. Hold me right on the easy tide, on the easy tide, on the easy tide, on the easy tide. There's a calm out past the breakers that the daylight cannot reach, where the deep just does the holding and there's nothing left to teach. I'm not racing for the harbor, all I want is this to stay. The kind of float you melt into when the swimming falls away. The low is slowly turning and it loosens what I clench, and my hold tight weight goes easy, every aching muscle drenched. The grip I kept since morning that I wore behind my eyes comes undone along the baseline as I drift beneath the sky. Slide back easy on the current, let it take your weight entire. Where the low rolls up beneath you, there is nothing to require. Let the dark lay light upon you like a tide across your hair. All the holding that you practice just floats away into the air. Float easy. Float easy. I'll be on the last of swimming, only warmth and only white. Let the deep rise up to take me on the last and longest tide. Easy. Let the night come round, where the deep is softest breathing and the cold is come unwound. All evening I was straining every muscle in the tide. Set me loose to drift, warm and slow and light. And the water I've been fighting comes around to my side. Oh, drift me low, soft and slow. Just lets me drift.
Bearing a half life, nothing left to guard. Your breath against my collarbone, undoing every war. I held the space between us, like a thing I couldn't lose. Now there's heat where there was distance, and the warmth is breaking loose. And the half-life makes me honest in a way the bright would bruise. The lamp has gone to amber and the edges all go soft. And the inches I was counting come unmeasured, come uncrossed. My poses at my throat now where I never let it climb. And your shoulder finds a hollow that's been empty all this time. No more careful holding, no more keeping it in check. I can feel the slow heat rising from my belly to my neck. So the breath I kept for daylight lets itself go warm and slow. And the closeness I was scared of is the only place to go. Nearer now, come nearer, let the half-light take the rest. What the dark has been suggesting is the truth against my chest. Bearing the half-light, hey, nothing left to guard. Your breath against my collarbone, undoing every word. I held the space between us, like a thing I couldn't lose. Now there's heat where there was distance, and the one is breaking loose. And the half-light makes me honest in the way the bright would bruise. Come here, skin to skin. Stay close, let me in. Your fingertips go traveling where my armor used to be. And the code I wore for safety is the thing you're feeling free. I've been good at standing distant, good at keeping it controlled. Now my voice keeps catching on you, and the holding loses hold. The half-dark makes us braver, and the rhythm makes us bold. And the heat I kept in silence is a story being told. So I traded the careful surface for the warmth against my skin. And the closer that I tremble, that is where I'm giving in. Bearing a half-life, nothing left to guard. way the brightwood blues.
Oh, oh, come near, skin to skin. Oh, 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 stay close, let me in.
There's a language in the half-light that the bright day never learns, where the baseline asks the question and the answer's how it burns. This isn't about the morning, it's the inch we let dissolve. Warm enough to drop the distance, close enough to solve. The rhythm moves between us and the wall slides off my tongue. No stepping back to caution, now this warm dark has begun. Every wall I built to keep myself from leaning all the way comes loose against your breathing, and I finally let it stay. Put your mouth against the quiet, feel it answer with the heat. Let the last of all the distance come undone beneath the beat. Let the corners of us soften, let the half-light pull us in. The armor that I bolted down is trembling on my skin. Come near now.
In the half-light, nothing left to guard.
Your press against my collarbone,
Undoing every wall.
I held the space between us, like a thing I couldn't lose. Now there I see where there was distance, and the one is breaking loose. And the half-light makes me honest in a way the brightwood blues.
Come near, skin to skin. Oh, oh, stay close, let me in.
We came back in the half-light, and we stayed in the careful inch I guarded. Turned to heat against the wall. No more distance, no more guard, just to breathe it, soft and hard. Come near, and the closeness that I feared is where I burn. The floor's gone quiet under me, like it's holding back its breath, and the bottom's lying patient in the hush before the step. Then a knock comes up from somewhere that I had written off as gone. Some deep thing turning over, some old pulse coming on. No more sitting with the silence, letting all of it stay cold. I can knock down on the beat now, feel the answer take its hold. So I lean into the low end where the bass is room to roam, and the heartbeat I forgot and knocks his way back toward home. Knock it low, knock it under, let the berries start to sound. There's a pulse beneath the quiet and it's pushing up from ground. Knock on the deep, let the low come away. Something in the dark that the stillness couldn't break. I let the hush get heavy till I nearly let it win. Knock it loud now, feel it move, deep and steady, nothing to prove. And the part of me gone under feels the rhythm, pull it in. Oh, come up slow from the low. Oh, feel it down underground. I had let the bottom settle like the deep was meant to keep. All the weight I carried into it, just sinking further into sleep. Then the knock began to travel up the wall and through the wood, and the thing I left for buried started moving like it could. The dark had nearly sealed it, nearly closed it, nearly fixed. Now the low end's got a heartbeat and the silence comes unmixed. So I let the deep knock reach me and I let the tremor grow, and the bottom I surrendered starts to pull me from below. Knock on the deep, let the low come awake. Something in the dark that the stillness couldn't break. I let the hush get heavy till I nearly let it win. Knock it loud now, feel it move, dark could never drown. It was waiting in the underneath. It was patient, holding down. This isn't about the bottom, it's the low that won't lie still. Warm enough to feel it answer, slow enough to keep the will. The deep knock comes to meet me in the post climbs up my spine. No settling back to silence now, this low sound reads as mine. Every quiet I had sunk in when I thought the deep was through. Splits wide along the downbeat and the low is beating new. Press your ear against the bottom, hear the tremor coming round. It was never really finished, it was holding back its sound. Let the deep knock count it open, let the buried start to swing. The bottom I had given up is waking up to sing. Knock it now, knock it open, knock it wide. Let the bottom shake the floor. All the weight I left for sleeping isn't sleeping anymore. Knock on the deep, let the low come away. Something in the dark that the stillness couldn't break. I let the hush get heavy till I nearly let it win. Oh, knock it loud now, feel it move, deep and steady. Nothing to prove, nothing to prove, and the part of me gone under feels the rhythm, pull it in. Oh, come up slow from the low. Oh, feel it down underground. I knocked on the deep end, then it answered and it stayed, and the quiet that it kept me turned to knocking in the low. No more berry, no more stone, just a deep sound coming home. Knock it, feel it down. And the pulse I thought was finished is alive. The clock has dropped to midnight, and the loud world's gone to sleep.
And the only thing still moving
Is the bass line running deep. I wasn't out here hunting, I just couldn't stand the quiet.
Then you came in on the downbeat,
And my pulse began to write. So meet me here at midnight, where the hour holds us slow.
two of us were strangers.
To the dark an hour ago, the midnight pulled us out of our home corners of the cold.
And the hour we came in alone
Is the hour we get to hold. Meet me at midnight, where the long dark turns to sound.
two of us were drifting.
Till the rhythm came around. I was lost out in the late hours,
Where the lonely streets run wide.
so meet me now, pulling close.
Let the midnight take the divide.
Oh, at midnight,
In the deep, close and low, where we meet.
yeah. The late hours never offered me a warm thing I could keep,
So I kept my collar button.
and my quiet buried deep.
But the midnight didn't ask me, it just rolled in on the kick.
And the wall I built for safety turned to something I could lift.
So I let the hour open and you let your guard come down.
And the late that felt like exile turned to warm and solid ground.
Two of us were counting hours in the dark and on our own. is the midnight that we own. Meet me at midnight.
Where the long dark turns to sound.
Two of us were drifting.
Till the rhythm came around.
I was lost out in the late hours, where the lonely streets run wide.
So meet me now, pulling close.
Let the midnight take the divide.
Oh, at midnight.
In the deep, closing low, where we meet.
Who'd have known the deepest hour kept a warm place set for two?
But the midnight I had dreaded held a quiet thing that's true.
We are not here asking forever.
We just want this hour to see
That the two who came and got it found a warmth that didn't flee. The rhythm runs between us,
and the late falls off my hands.
wide enough to carry both of us to wherever it lands.
Every hour we spend in silence comes together on the low.
And the midnight we were scared of is the warmth we won't let go.
Put your hand into the midnight.
Feel it close around my own,
Feel the kick come up to meet us.
like the hour built a home.
We kept to our own midnight.
Now we're meeting in the deep.
Step by step into the dark, with every hour we get to keep.
In the midnight I mistrusted.
It's the hour we finally meet.
Come close now.
No more counting empty hours, no more keeping to the cold. What we found here in the midnight is a warm and steady hope. Meet me at midnight.
Where the long dark turns to sound.
Two of us were drifting.
Till the rhythm came around.
I was lost out in the late hours.
Where the lonely streets run wide.
So meet me now, pulling close. Let the midnight take the divide.
Oh, at midnight.
In the deep, closing low, where we meet.
We met out in the midnight and we stayed.
All the hours we came holding.
They came loose.
No more counting, no more cold. Just the midnight we could hold.
Two of us out in the late.
Two of us in the warm,
At midnight.
where we meet.
And the hour
We fit alone is where we meet. The night has worn the noise away and left the baseline bare. And I'm down to almost nothing, just a pulse beneath the air. The small has got me truthful, where the big could only hide. Every word lands on my skin now, with no armor left to ride. No more reaching for the volume, no more pushing it out loud. I can hold it close and naked, and it carries through the crowd. So the hush against my throat becomes the surest thing I've got. And the words I kept in swallowing are the ones I let come out. Down to nothing, down to nearly let the big world drop away. But I couldn't push through volume, I can barely sing to their barely a sound. That's where the true thing lives, right against the skin, where there's nothing left to give. I pushed it loud for years, and the loud came back as none. Low and closely near, where the noise is finally done. And the things I kept from saying find the smallest way to come. Oh, near the skin, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me in, yeah, yeah. Oh, low and bed, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're still there, yeah, yeah. That was how I proved that I was real and being heard. Now the bassline holds me softly, and I barely the feeling to come through. The big was always covering the bare I never knew. The daylight kept me pushing, kept it forced and kept it high. Now the low end lets me nearly stop and still the words don't lie. So I bring my pulse out honest and I let the small be plain. And the voice I hear them pushing is the one that stays the same. Quieter, come quieter, where the truth has room to land. All the noise I lean my weight on comes apart inside my hand. Barely a sound, that's where the true thing lives. Right against the skin, where there's nothing left to give. I pushed it loud for years, and the loud came back as none. Low and closely near, where the noise is finally done. And the things I kept from saying find the smallest way to come. Oh, near the skin, let me in. Oh, low and bare, you're still there. Hey, 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 hey. There's a strength inside the smallest thing, the loudness never learned. Where the closest word I give you is the one that leaves me burned. This isn't about the volume, it's the bare beneath the skin. Warm enough to drop the push and low enough to let you in. The pulse climbs through my collarbone and lands behind my teeth. No forcing it to carry, now this near nothing is the key. Every push I made for cover when I thought the soft would break comes apart against the baseline, and I let the quiet ache. Lay your hand against my throat now, feel the tremor, hold a tune. All the pushing that I lived on comes to nothing in the room. Let the smallest sound come forward, let the big world stand aside. The cover that I forced my voice through is dissolving from inside. Skin, near the skin. Nothing louder, nothing bigger, just a bear against the beat. All the words I almost buried find the smallest way. Barely a sound, that's where the true thing lives. Right against the skin, where there's nothing left to give. I pushed in loud for years, and the loud came back as none. Low and closely near, where the noise is finally done. And the things I kept from saying find the smallest way to come. Oh, near the skin, let me in. Oh, low and bare, you're still there. I'm saying it barely a sound and it stayed. And the loud I need on. All those years came quiet, came undone. No more pushing, no more strain, just the bare and honest grain. And the truth I never shouted is finally here.
The night has burned down to the wick, and the last few blocks are near.
And I'm holding off the goodbye like it's something I can steer.
Let me walk you to the door slow, with the bass line in my chest.
And the cold that's standing at the end can wait a while and rest.
No more racing to the ending, no more cutting the walk thin.
We can take these last steps easy, let the quiet hold us in.
Two of us beneath the late sky, stretching out the final sound.
And the door that ends the evening is the warmest place around.
Let me walk you to the door.
Take the last stretch slow,
Where the rhythm's in the sidewalk.
and the dark is soft and low.
I go easy down the long block.
Keep you close against the chill.
One more minute, lean near.
Let the night hold us still.
Oh, go slow.
One more block, near and low, to the door.
The music's somewhere far behind us, but the pulse is in my stride.
In the empty of the avenue, feels nothing like outside.
I would make this walk in silence, head down, keeping fast.
But your hand is warm beside me, and the cold can make it last.
So we slow it at the curb and let the quiet have its way.
In the dark that meant the parting turns to one more thing to stay.
Two of us along the lay road, learning how to stretch the end.
And the long way to your doorway is the warmest place to spend. Let me walk to the last stretch slow,
Where the rhythm's in the sidewalk.
and the dark is soft and low.
I go easy down the long block.
Keep you close against the chill.
One more minute,
Lean near, let the night hold us still. Oh, go slow. One more block, near and low, to the door.
would've thought the walk to leaving could be sweeter than the night.
That the slow road to your doorway is a thing worth losing light.
We are not here to be forever, we just want this block to hold.
Warm enough to keep the cold back, slow enough to leave it told.
The rhythm walks beside us, and the late air goes to gold.
Wide enough to carry two of us right up to your front door.
Every step we used to hurry comes unwinding soft and low.
And the long way to your doorway is the warmth we won't let go.
Put your arm to mine this last block.
Let the street light come and pass.
Feel the kick come up to meet us.
Like the night's not gonna last.
We kept our partings hurry.
Now we're drawing out the last.
Step by step into the quiet.
With the rushing in the past. And the slow walk to your door now.
It's the gentlest thing I know.
Take it slow.
Let me walk you to the door.
Take the last stretch slow.
Where the rhythm's in the sidewalk.
And the dark is soft and low.
I go easy down the long block.
Keep you close against the chill.
One more minute, lean near.
Let the night hold us still.
Let me walk you to the door.
Take the last stretch slow.
Where the rhythm's in the sidewalk.
And the dark is soft and low.
I go easy down the long block.
Keep you close against the chill.
One more minute, lean near.
Let the night hold us still.
Oh, go slow.
One more block, near and low, to the door.
We walked it to the door and we stayed.
Oh, the goodbye that we were dreading.
It came loose,
No more racing, no more cold.
just the last walk.
Soft and slow,
Two of us,
along the late road.
two of us in the warm.
To the door, near and low. And the night we thought was over kept us close.
Oh, no, 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 no. Back from the embers, up from the grave. I blew on the last red coal and I called the heat my way. They told me it was over when the smoke began to thin, but the fire was only sleeping and it's roaring up again. The heat is back in me now, the low end starts to climb. What I thought was ash and ending was the fire biding time. There was one coal in the room that refused to go to black. When the rest had cooled to silence, it was glowing, holding back. I knelt down in the ashes where I had given up the flame, and it pulsed against my shadow like it still remembered name. No more mourning at the embers, no more counting them as dead. I can breathe the red back into them and lift them overhead. So I gather all the leftover and I press it to my chest, and the heat I thought had left me beats a war drum in the rest. Back from the embers, up from the grave, I blew on the last red coal and I called the heat my way. They told me it was over when the smoke began to thin, but the fire was only sleeping and it's roaring up again. The heat is back in me now, the low end starts to climb. What I thought was ash and ending was the fire biding time. Oh, breathe the red into the night, let the embers rise back into light. The cold had nearly claimed it, nearly swept it off the grate, and I sat there in the cinders like the heat had met its fate. But the coal sent up a flicker and it caught against my hand, and a part of me, that flat line, felt the warmth begin to stand. The dark was almost final, almost settled in the ash. Now the embers throw a heartbeat and the gray begins to crash. So I lean into the leftover and I let the red return, and the fire I thought was finished finds a new wide way to burn. Back from the embers, up from the grave, I blew on the last red coal and I called the heat my way. They told me it was over when the smoke began to thin, but the fire was only sleeping and it's roaring up again. The heat is back in me now, the low end starts to climb. What I thought was ash and ending was the fire biding time. Oh, breathe the red into the night, let the embers rise back into light. What a bank fire does when you call it through the cold. The one coal left unbeaten keeps the heat to make it bold. We are not out here for borrowed flame, we don't need a new fuse lit. We just breathe on what remained of us until the dark is split, and the kick rolls up the floorboards and the heat climbs through my arms. No more grieving what went silent, this is where the fire warms. Every ember left for finish is an ember I reclaim, and the night leans in to feel it, and the gray gives back the flame. Something held on in the ruin that the cold could never take, older than the giving up and harder still to break. Let the red climb up the kindling, let the low drum find the flame. We believed that it had left us, now it's answering our name. The smoke began to thin, but the fire was only sleeping and it's roaring up again. The heat is back in me now, the low end starts to climb. What I thought was ash and ending was the fire biding time. Oh, breathe the red into the night, let the embers rise back into light. I came back from the embers and it held the heat I thought was finished. Swore no more ashes, no more gray. This last red coal lit the way. Back from the embers, breathe the red. And the fire I thought I lost is mine. La, 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 la. Sunrise on us, lit the first violin.
Right here past the long dark with your hand in my hair.
We held on through the freezing till the morning came around. The sky cracks gold,
We're still here,
warm in the chest.
right and near.
And the night we thought would end us is the dawn that we found. The night had almost taken us. I thought the warmth was gone,
But you held me through the coldest hour.
and we waited for the sun. There's a thing gold on the skyline, pushing back against the gray.
And your shoulder against my shoulder is the reason I could stay.
So we turn to face the morning, where the dark begins to break. And the sunrise we stopped hoping for is rising for our sake. No more grieving all the hours that the long night made us pay. We will stand and let it find us
As the cold gives way today.
Sunrise
on us too, let the first light land.
right here past the long dark.
With your hand in my hand, we held on through the freezing till the morning came around. The sky cracks gold, we're still here,
Warm in the chest,
bright and near. And the night we thought would end us is the dawn that we found.
oh, come up, go.
The gray gives way, the night dissolves into day,
Yeah, yeah.
into day.
I felt you steady at my side when the dark was all there was.
And the sky we thought had quit on us was warming up because
The earliest band of color comes and spreads across the floor.
and the gold that finds your face is worth the cold we waited for.
We kept each other breathing when the night was all we knew. And the sunrise we near gave up on.
Is breaking right on through.
So we raise our weary heads now,
And we let the daylight come.
and the dark that almost won us.
Is the ground we're standing from.
Oh, sunrise on us too,
Let the first light land.
right here past the long dark.
With your hand in my hand, we held on through the freezing till the morning came around. The sky cracks gold, we're still here,
Warm in the chest,
bright and near. And the night we thought would end us is the dawn that we found.
oh, come up, go.
The gray gives way, the night dissolves into day, into day.
You don't get a sky like this one without first a night this long.
And the two who made it through, we get to hear the morning song.
We are not out here for a sunrise.
We can frame and put away
We just head on,
to each other through the cold and through the gray.
and the low end finds the floorboards.
And the gold climbs up our arms.
No more flinching at the daylight.
This is where the morning stands.
All the cold we spent surviving.
Was the cold that brought us through. And the morning still to find us. And there's nothing left to be but
There's a fire on the skyline that the night could not hold back.
warmer than the waiting.
Brighter than the black.
Let the gold come up to find us. drive.
Let the low drum keep the sound.
The night we thought would hold us, hands are mourning to the ground.
Here it comes. Hold on. The light is winning, the freeze is letting go.
We came all the way to see it,
and we're here to watch it glow.
Sunrise on us, let the first light land.
Right here past the long dark,
with your hand in my hand.
we held on to the freeze until the morning came around.
The sky cracks cold, we're still here.
Whoa, warm in the chest,
Bright and near, and the night we thought would end us is the dawn that we found. Oh, come on, go.
the gray gives way.
The night is ocean today.
The sunrise came up on us too, and it stayed.
The long cold night
It finally faded in the morning.
hands ago. The dark we fear has lost its hold.
Come on, go.
In the morning we need lost is ours.
The low comes up the floorboards and it travels through my feet. It climbs into my ankles and it finds me where I sit. I don't brace against the rumble, I just let my body sink. And the heavy that I carry goes to nothing on the brink. There's a frequency that reaches past the muscle in the skin, to the marrow where I hit it, to the deep I locked it in. And the note I kept on dodging is the one that sets me free. The lower that it takes me down, the more it feels like me. So I give it all my weight now, and I feel the bottom rise. And the place I fear the most of all is where the warmth survives. Oh, down to the bone, let the loop go deep. That's the skin and the muscle to the part that I keep. I handed it my way, and the floor began to sound. The warmth comes off the ground, felt in the chest, felt in the bone. The lowest note that ever moved me made the marrow feel like home. Oh, take me down and into the deep. Let the low end hold the parts I couldn't keep. The surface kept me anxious, holding everything in tune. Balance high above the baseline like the deep would take me soon. But the rumble found my footing and it pulled me through the board. And the part of me that flinched, that it goes quiet on the floor. I lay my spine against the low, like a current I can trust. In the deep I always dodge before it's settling the dust. So I sink below the muscle and I let the bottom through. And the dark beneath the dance floor has a steadiness that's true. Down to the bone, let the low go deep. That's the skin and the muscle to the part that I keep. I handed in my way, and the floor began to sound. The warmth comes off the ground, felt in the chest, felt in the bone. The lowest note that ever moved me made the marrow feel like home. Oh, take me down into the deep. Let the low end hold the parts I couldn't keep. You don't know how deep it can hold you till you give it all your weight. Till the bottom, you were scared of turns to something that can take. We are not down here for drowning, we came down here to be carried by the low that holds the building, by the deep where I've been buried. And the sub-bass finds my ribcage and the heat climbs up my spine. No more reaching for the surface, every low note here is mine. The deeper that it pulls me in the heart of the felt the warmth the hype could never reach. Deeper than the running, truer than the speech. Let the law come up to take me. Let the floor become the sound. The deep I thought would bury me is lifting me around. Take me down, down to the bone. Let the load go deep, past the skin and the muscle to the part that I keep. I handed it my way, and the floor began to sound. The warm comes off the ground. Felt in the chest, felt in the bone. The lowest note that ever moved me made the marrow feel like home. Take me down into the deep. Let the love and hold. The parts I couldn't keep. I went down to the bone with hell. The weight I set down it swell. No more clutching, no more strain. The deep turned all my cold to flame. Down to the bone and the bone and the bone. Into the deep and the bone and the bottom. My feet is mine.
I shake the long day off my back and let my hair fall free. The floor lights up beneath my feet and pulls the move to me. My spine remembers how to bend, my hips recall the sway, and everything I held too tight goes loosening away. There's a sheen along my shoulders where the heat and color land, and the sweat picks up the glow of it like light across my hands. So I let the whole night take me, and I give it what I got, and the body I kept guarding starts to loosen every night. Hands high, the glow is on me, the warmth is in my hair. I shake the tightness off of me and dance it into air. Shake it loose, let the body fly. Right here on the floor with the warm in the sky. I dance the day off my skin and the glow came pouring down. The heat is on me now. The heat is on me now. Warm in the head, light on the bone, and the glow I locked away from me is the loose I finally own. Oh, let it shake, the ghost feels wide. Let the whole thing open to the light. To the light. Oh, the color finds my eyelashes, the warm is on my arms. The low end comes to lift me and it loosens all the harm. My body knew this language back before I learned to hide. The pull to move like running water with the rhythm as the guide. I wind the glow around my wrist like ribbon coming free, and the knotted up unties itself in all the heat of me. So I let the floor unbuckle every guard I came here in, and the skin I kept in shadow takes the light and lets it win. Hands high, the glow is on me, the warmth is in my head. I shake the tightness off of me and dance it into air. Shake it loose, let the body fly. Right here on the floor with the warmth in the sky. I dance the day off my skin and the glow came pouring down. The heat is on me now. The heat is on me now. Warm in the hair, light on the bone, and the glow I locked away from me is the loose I finally own. Oh, 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 let it shake, the ghost feels wide. Let the hell thing open to the light. You don't unclench your body till you trust the floor to hold. Till the song that you've been scared of turns to color, turns to gold. We are not out here to vanish, we came out to be the glow, and the shimmer and the heat of it and everything we throw. And the kick rolls up my ankles and the gold climbs through my hair. No more keeping myself folded, every loose thing there's nothing left to do but all the colors on my open skin that I kept covered up so long. Warmer than the hiding, looser than the wrong. Let the glow come up to take me, let the floor become the sound. The light I thought would skip me is the light that's spinning round. Let it shake it loose, let the body fly. Right here on the floor with the warm in the sky. I danced the day off my skin and the glow came pouring down. The heat is on me now, the heat is on me now. Warm in the hair, light on the bone, and the glow I locked away from me is the loose I finally own. Oh, let it shake, the ghost feels white. Let the helping open to the light. I shook it loose in the light and it stayed. The day on my back, it finally frayed into color, into gold. The helping in me lost its hold. Let it shake. The gold spills wide, and the glow I was afraid of is mine.
No, 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 no. The low roll comes, let the firestorm build. Deep in the ground, where the dark gets filled. I carry thunder quiet till the floor begin to break. The warm is in the quake. Down in the chest, down in the spine. The role I used to brace against is the pull that feels like mine. Something's rolling in the distance, low and heavy, far and slow. And it moves before you catch it, then you feel it down below. Not the loud that makes you flinch back, but the kind that finds your core. The deep tremor in the timber where the silence lived before. I don't back off from the rolling, I just set my weight and wait. And the storm comes up to meet me with the thing it needs to stay. So I let the rumble move me like a weather through my frame. And the storm that lives inside me finally answers to his name. The low roll comes, let the firestorm build. Deep in the ground, where the dark gets filled. I carry thunder quiet till the floor began to break. The warm is in the quake. Down in the chest, down in the spine. The role I used to brace against is the pull that feels like mine. Roll it through. The deep runs wide. Let the firestorm in. To my side. The rain starts ticking on the drum skins like a coat across the night. And the far off rolling answers coming closer, coming bright. I don't shut the windows on it, I just let the weather in. And the storm that I've been dreading is a drum beneath my skin. The low and rolls along the hallway like a flood along the street. And a man who feared the thunder finds the thunder in his beat. So I hand the storm the heavy that I never set aside. And the silence I was built from gets a pulse it cannot hide. Low it comes and slow it gathers, and the ground begins to stir. I can feel the fire approaching as the still turns to a blur. The low roll comes, let the firestorm build. Deep in the ground, where the dark gets filled. I carry thunder quiet till the floor began to break. The warm is in the quake. Down in the chest, down in feels like mine. Oh, roll it through. The deep runs wide. Let the fire storm in. Ooh, to my side. You don't dream of distant weather. You just let it find your ground. Till the rolling you were running from is rolling all around. We are not out chasing lightning for a feel we love to name. We just stand and let it reach us till the rumble reaches flame. And the low end finds my shoulders and the heat climbs up my throat. No more flinching at the thunder. It's the deepest note I wrote. Every roll I named a danger is a roll I'm standing through. And the storm leans in to take me and there's nothing left to do. But all the rolling that I ran from is the rolling I can hold. Warmer than the bracing, slower than the cold. Let the fire storm find my quiet. Let the low end be the sound. The thunder I thought would break me is the thunder spinning round. Roll it through, 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 the low roll comes. Let the fire storm build deep in the ground. Oh, where the dark gets filled. I carry thunder quiet till the floor began to break. The warm is in the quake. Down in the chest, down in the spine. The roll I used to brace against is the pull that feels like mine. Roll it through, roll it through. The deep runs wide. Let the fire storm in to my side. The low roll came through the dark and stayed. The storm I held inside me, it frayed into weather, into ground. The dark I feed became the sound. Roll it through. And the thunder I once braced for is mine. The way it turns bright, it lifts and turns to gold. I'd carried it so long and cold. Now the heavy on my shoulders throws a warm light through the dark. The burden striking sparks down in the back, down in the spine. The load I thought would bury me is glowing and it's mine. Yeah. There's a stone I've held for seasons that I never put in words. The shape of all the heavy years, the kind that goes unheard. I keep waiting for a morning when I'd finally set it down. But the way there's other plans tonight, a brighter way around. Cause I don't drop the heavy and I don't break clean in two. I just hold it till it catches light and burns the gold straight through. So the load becomes a lantern and the dark begins to thin. And the heavy I've been dreading is the glow I'm standing in. Feel it lift, feel it climb, feel the dull turn into shine. What I drag through all the dark is coming up to catch the light. The way it turns bright, it lifts and turns to gold. I carried it so long and cold. Now the heavy on my shoulders throws a warm light through the dark. The burden striking sparks down to the back, down in the spine. The load I thought would bury me is glowing and is mine. all the burden was a vein of buried ore. The thing that bent my shoulders had a fire at its core. I stopped cursing at the heavy, started leaning to its hum, and the load that pinned me to the ground became a rising drum. Other nights I spent half crushed beneath the thing too big to name, with a forge that I was tempered in a steady, patient flame. So I lifted up to where the light can find the gold inside, and the weight that nearly broke me is the strength I cannot hide. Feel it lift, feel it climb, feel the dull turn into shine. What I drag through all the dark is coming up to catch the light. The way it turns right, it lifts and turns to gold. I carried it so long and cold. Now the heavy on my shoulders throws a warm light through the dark. The burden striking sparks down in the back, down in the spine. The load I thought would bury me is blowing and it's mine. Oh, let it shine the way, the gold, the heavy turning war. From the cold. Hey. You don't beat the heavyweight by pretending it's not there. You just hold it close and honest till it learns to throw a flame, till the load you call a sentence is the lantern in the frame. And the gold was never given, it was forged inside the gloom. Every bright thing on my shoulders used to press me down as pain. Now it's lifting up around me like a sun behind the rain. No more bending like the weight. It's something I should hide. It's the brightest thing I carry, and I'm holding it with pride. What I carried in the dark is what I carry in the light. Heavier than I admitted, stronger than the night. Let the burden be the lantern, let the ache become the gold. The stone that nearly sank me makes me bold. Let it shine. I bore became the same. Let it shine, the weight, the gold, and the heaviest thing I held is mine. Come up off the ground,
I was folded low
till the lowing found. We ride on the bass like it's carrying our weight.
The floor begins to lift,
lighter in the chest,
lighter in the drift.
And the room that pressed us downward is the room that sets us straight. Came in with my shoulders curled around a heavy day,
and I shrunk myself to fit a room that wanted me that way.
And the bass came up beneath us like a hand against the spine,
and the part of me that folded started reaching for the line.
We don't argue with the lowness, we just let the sound come through.
And it lifts us by the sternum till the bend begins to undo.
So the weight we wore like winter turns the air beneath our feet,
two of us uncurling, find the upright in the beat.
Oh, up we go,
On the low,
on the low,
the sound is in our shoulders.
lifting slow. I spent a long time getting smaller, learning how to take up less.
And I called it being humble, but it felt more like distress.
Then the groove walked in the doorway with a low that knows my name.
And the smallness that I practiced couldn't hold me in its frame.
Every bone begins to lengthen as the bottom fills the air.
We are stacking up like sunrise.
Breathing easy, standing square. And the height we were denying that the lowness gave us back.
Is the upright in the rhythm, and we're rising on the track.
Feel it lift,
Feel it raise.
feel the low become a wing.
What was bowed beneath the weight is coming up to ride the thing. Oh, lifted by the sound.
We come up off the ground
I was folded low.
till the low and found.
We ride on the bass like it's carrying our weight.
The floor begins to lift,
Lighter in the chest,
lighter in the drift.
in a room that pressed us downward.
Is the room that sets us straight. Up we go,
On the low,
on the low,
the sound is in our shoulders.
lifting slow. You don't get taught by forcing, you just let the sound lift through.
Till the body you were hiding is the body coming true.
We are not performing bigness for a room that needs a show.
We just stand the way the bass stands.
Full and rooted deep and low. And the shoulders learn the morning, and the spine remembers light. Every inch we lost but bending, the low end gives it back tonight. So we rise the way the drum does,
Sure and unafraid.
and the smallness we were taught to wear is washing off like shade. What the low end lift stays lifted, what it raises won't come down.
Taller than the folding.
Prouder than the ground.
Let the bass become a backbone. Let the sound become the lift.
The two of us who shrank so small are standing in the gap. Up we go. Up we go.
Lifted by the sound, we come up off the ground.
I was folded low,
Till the low and found. We ride on the bass like it's carrying our weight.
the floor began to lift,
Lighter in the chest,
lighter in the drift.
and the room that pressed us downward is the room that sets us straight.
Oh, up we go,
On the low,
on the low,
the sound is in our shoulders.
lifting slow.
Oh, oh, oh.
Lifted by the sound and we stayed up high.
But then came undone.
And the small said goodbye.
Into morning, into world,
The law that raised us,
everywhere.
up we go.
On the low and the height, the sound gave back is ours.
Hold the light up, hold it over the dark. Every hand around the spark. Hold the fire that we lit through the long and heavy night. We lift it up tonight. High in the room, high in the air. The light we made from almost nothing, we are holding it up there. I struck a little fire on the night I couldn't see. Just a small and stubborn ember, that was all I had in me. And I cupped it through the weather and I carried it for miles. Through the cold that tried to take it through the long unlit hours. Now I'm standing in the doorway with the flame still in my hands. And it's brighter than the day I lit it, brighter than I planned. So I raise it to the rafters where the whole room feels it glow. And the spark I almost lost in the dark begins to grow. Hold the light up, hold it over the dark. Every hand around the spark. All the fire that we lit through the long and heavy night. We lift it up. tonight. High in the room, high in the air. The light we made from almost nothing, we are holding it up there. Hold it high, let it burn. The light we carried through, oh, in its turn. Then I looked up from my flame and saw 1,000 more like mine. Every hand was holding something, every ember was a sign. We've been walking through the same dark, each one showed that we alone. We're the only ones still burning, we're the only spark we know. But the room is full of firelight, and it's rising like a tide. And the small things we protected, side by side by side, make a brightness none of us could ever raise up on our own. So we hold the light together and we're not out here alone. Lift it up, lift it high, let the dark give up the room. Every ember we kept living is a sunrise out of gloom. Hold the light up, hold it over the dark. Every hand around the spark. All the fire that we lit through the long and heavy night. We lift it up tonight. High in the room, high in the air. The light we made from almost nothing, we are holding it up there. Hold it high, let it burn. The light we carry through, ooh, in its turn. You don't hold the light by hiding it, you hold it in the air. We're the ones still in the darkness, see there's something burning there. So we lift it for the stranger, and we lift it for the friend, and we lift it for the night walkers who thought the dark won't end. Every hand that's ever trembled, holding on to one small flame, gets to raise it in this chorus, gets to lift it without shame. And the fire we almost let go is the fire we hold up now. And the light we made